exciting NCCAA volleyball. Tonight's matchup features the Tigers from Trinity College versus your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please remain standing for the opening prayer? Dear Lord, we come to you today. Thank you for bringing these two teams safely to this event. I just pray that they play hard with the strength of their mind and their will. In your name, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And now for the lineups. First, for the visiting Tigers of Trinity College. Number 1, Bethany Shady. Number 2, Celeste Mata. Number 4, Emily Hathorn. Number 6, Taylor Hurley. Number 7, Jocelyn Pinto. Number 10, Noel Rice. Number 11, Caitlin Wade. Number 12, Kayla Keehan. Number 13, Jasmine Strong. And number 14, Laura Albert. Coached by Rachel Noble and Stacy Heffel. And now for the lineup for your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Number 1, Maya Malone. Number 2, Natalia Lopez. Number 4, Gabriella Brunner. Number 5, Charity Bramer. Number 8, Kayla Bass. Number 9, Gina Ingram. Number 10, Raven Bidas. Number 11, Anna Quinones. Number 16, Destiny Green. Number 17, Maggie Borgolzer. And last but not least, number 22, Abigail Palacios. And they are coached by Kirsten Christmas and Dr. Adam Christmas. Everybody enjoy the game.
And good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. This will be the final game of the South Region's North-South Kickoff Classic Tournament. And you're about to watch the host school, Trinity Baptist College, take on the Tigers from Trinity College of Florida. Hello again, everyone. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, our cameraman, a freshman of St. John's River State College. Been with us throughout the entire Kickoff Classic. And down the road at Eagles View Academy, the Eagles of Pensacola Christian College are playing the Johnson University of Florida Suns as we wrap up the 2018 South Region North-South Kickoff Classic. First-year coach Miss Kirsten Christmas leads the Trinity Baptist College Eagles, assisted by her husband, Dr. Adam Christmas. And for the Tigers, head coach Miss Rachel Noble, and her assistant is Miss Stacy Hethorn. Eagles and Tigers on the court, ready to go. Both teams have already played once today. Both teams fell in 3 sets to Toccoa Falls College. And now each team trying to finish off this Kickoff Classic with a win. Trinity Baptist College, a lot of new faces on the roster. Freshman Maya Malone, Gabriella Brunner, Charity Bremer, Gina Ingram, Raven Bidas, Maggie Burkhalter, and Abby Palacios all joining Trinity Baptist College for the first time here in 2018. Final game of our Classic is underway with Emily Hethorn serving. It's been a very exciting afternoon and last night, Friday night as well, here at Trinity Baptist College Gymnasium. First point of the game will go to the Eagles. Raven Bidas knocks that one down and off the hands of Jocelyn Pinto. So the Eagles up to a quick 1-0 lead. Now serving number 17, Maggie Burkhalter, and she gets point number 2. Now you wonder about fatigue factor. Both teams already played today, but the Eagles had a 2-hour rest, closer to 3 hours actually at the conclusion of their game with Toccoa Falls. Trinity College finished up just about an hour ago, and they had to get back onto the court soon afterward for a warm-up. And so we wonder about the fatigue factor as you see Bidas kill that one for point number 3 for Trinity Baptist College. So we're glad you're able to join us. Eagles volleyball season is underway. Last night and today were the first games for Eagles and their new head coach, Kirsten Christmas. Most of the other teams in this Classic have been already playing. So they're well experienced, especially Bob Jones University, undefeated as they came in. They won 2 games yesterday. Have not heard how they have done down the road this afternoon. But that is a fantastic Lady Bruins team. And that serve goes right into the back of the head of Lauren Ober and gives the ball right back over to Trinity Baptist. Freshman Gina Ingram from Gainesville, Florida will serve it up now for TBC. And if I heard correctly, Ingram also a basketball and a softball player. So if that's true, I look to see her out on the same court here for basketball season and later on at the brand new softball field being built up behind the TBC Eagles soccer field. And speaking of soccer, we'll tell you in a moment after this point is scored, thanks to Kayla Bass, giving the Eagles a 3-point lead at 5-2. Men's soccer going on right now up on the field, playing Weber International University. And at a scheduled 4 p.m. start time, the Lady Eagles soccer team is facing Ave Maria with a chance to even up that season series. The Gyrenes won last week 2-1. That's served by Lopez into the net. 5-3, Eagles lead. Lauren Ober now serving for Trinity College. Dug off the floor by Burkhalter and kept alive. That was Maya Malone. And this kill is good from Emily Heathorn. And you just saw a good long point. Now Trinity College and Toccoa Falls a little while ago lost count of how many times they had points that lasted at least that long. Some of them much longer as well. So again, we wonder about the fatigue factor. Little miscommunication on that play between Bass and Green. That ties up the game at 5-5. This match just underway. Best 3 out of 5. Trinity College of Florida, Trinity Baptist College. And a point for the Eagles. A little bit of a misstep on the Tigers' side, and Trinity Baptist leads at 5. Check that, 6-5. Charity Bremer in. Maya Malone will check out. Kayla Bass, a senior from Summerville, South Carolina, serving up for TBC. Destiny Green is able to block the kill attempt and score the point for the Eagles. No, a reversal of the call is going to give it back to Trinity College. I missed that reversal. Officials talk things over across the court, so it's tied up at 6, pending the outcome of this particular volley. That hit by Green would have gone out of bounds, but Trinity College kept it in play. Ball still up in the air. That's Destiny Green with a block on the kill attempt by Heathorn. This time the point will stay with Trinity Baptist College, and the Eagles now lead by 1, 7-6. Jocelyn Pinto in for Taylor Hurley for the Tigers. Here's Charity Bremer now serving for the Eagles. And another point for TBC. Gina Ingram on the hit. Deflected off a couple of Tigers players, and now Trinity Baptist leads 8-6. Charity Bremer, a freshman from Bowling Green, Ohio. Burkhalter with the return. Well played by the Tigers. Mata, who had some great plays earlier against Toccoa Falls, able to make that return. And the kill is good from Gina Ingram. And now the Eagles lead 9-6. 3-point lead now for Trinity Baptist College. Eagles looking for their first win of the 2018 season. No wins, 3 losses here in the early going, but the young ladies Still learning how to play together. A lot of talent on this team, as that point will go to Trinity College and make it a 9-7 ball game. These ladies haven't had a lot of time to work together and practice together and learn each other's tendencies, but they're already showing signs of a talented roster for Coach Christmas. That shot from Green is too strong and out of bounds, and it's now a 1-point game. Eagles lead. Caitlin Wade trying to tie it up. That one is an ace for Wade, and we are tied at 9. Eagles led by 3 a moment ago, and now Coach Christmas will call timeout, have a chance to talk to her players. We are tied at 9 in game number 1, this best 3 out of 5 NCCAA Division II women's volleyball game. Again, the men's soccer team playing Weber International University as we speak. It is a home game for the Eagles. No word yet on how that one is going. This Monday afternoon, Eagles will play Point University, a home game at 4 p.m., and weather permitting, we will stream that one live here on YouTube, TBC Eagles. That is men's soccer. The men's soccer team came very close to ending a winning streak of Florida College that dates back to 2015, a winning streak in the regular season. That game ended in a 5-5 tie. It was one of the classic back-and-forth seesaw affair. Eagles scored first, then they traded goals from that point on. Florida College got a late goal to tie it up and end at 5-5. That hit from Ingram out of bounds, and now Trinity College leads it 10-9. So great effort on the part of the Eagles, led by Coach Ellie Jean against Florida College. Natalia Lopez ducks under that one, and it sails out of bounds, and we're tied at 10. Eagles soccer played some fabulous NAIA and NCAA teams to start the season before they grabbed USCAA Florida College. That's served by Destiny Green into the net. Green playing with sore shoulder, but it's going to take a lot more than that to get her off the court. She sits down now to get a little rest. That was a big serve by Hethorn. Charity Bramer on the dive, keeping it alive. Or check that, Kayla Bass making the diving save for the Eagles. Ball still in the air. This one's out of bounds, but it was tipped at the net, so the point goes to Trinity College, and the Tigers lead now 12-10. Hethorn, we've seen her today make some very good hard line drive serves. This one is a little too high and into the concession stand. Not the first time we saw that happen today. In fact, that happened when Trinity Baptist played Toccoa Falls earlier today. And Coach Adam Christmas want to clean up the ball as it went inside to get a snack. Maybe it wanted some nachos and got a little cheese sauce on it. Well, it was said earlier, the ball plays hard too. It needs some refreshments. Vitus with the kill attempt, blocked at the net. That was Lauren Ober on the play. Ober once again getting the ball back over, keeping it up in the air. Here's Bass with a two-hand touch and a double hit violation. Gives the point to Trinity College. Said this last match, that was a great point back and forth. Really hate to see it end on a technicality, but that is the rule. Referee made the correct call. And a point now goes to Trinity College. Tigers lead now 14-11. Caitlin Keating, also a women's basketball player. That was a fantastic serve. And now a 4-point lead for Trinity College. 15-11. Maya Malone back on the court for Trinity Baptist. Charity Bremer will step aside momentarily. We'll see her again before too long. And another double hit violation called against Trinity Baptist. And now a 5-point lead for Trinity College. Trinity against Trinity. And that's a point for the Eagles. Ingram found a good spot, and a little confusion on the Tiger side as to who was going to make the play. So now the Eagles trail by 4. Gina Ingram ready to serve. Try to pull her team a little closer. Good serve, but blocked. That was Heathorn keeping it up. Ball hit off the rafter, but it's still in play. Third hit coming up, and point for Trinity Baptist. Lauren Ober made the attempt, unable to reach the ball in time, and here comes Charity Bremer back in for Maya Malone. Maya is a freshman from Waycross, Georgia, not too far from Jacksonville, fairly close to her hometown, a little bit past the state line. 3-point deficit now for the Eagles. Set up for Bass, kill attempt on the floor, and a point for Trinity. Trinity Baptist College wearing their brand new, very nice looking royal blues with the white trim and numbers. Trinity College of Florida, we've seen these uniforms a lot. Very nice looking black jerseys and gold trim. Gold numbers, white sleeves. And Bidas tries to block it, but deflects it the wrong way, and now Tigers lead 17-14. 3-point lead for Trinity College of Florida. Celeste Mata on that last serve, and Bass, oh, just a little too strong. Good hit. Landed about 6 inches beyond the back line, so a point for the Tigers. Celeste Mata serving once again. Dug off the floor by Lopez, and a nice play up front by the Eagles. Diving save, that was Bergholzer, but Trinity Baptist unable to make the return, so another 5-point lead coming up now for the Tigers. Celeste Mata scored the last couple of points as the server. Trying to get to that 20-point mark. This one is just inside the line. A big hit from Lauren Ober, so the kill gets Trinity College up to 20 points. Talked to our line judges in between matches. They've done a fantastic job all 7 games of this classic, the branch over here at Trinity Baptist. 21-14 now, Trinity College of Florida leads. Mata with the serve right at Lopez. Bremer with the return, sidearm delivery. And Ober's hit goes off Gina Ingram. And now Trinity College just 3 points away from taking game number 1. Mata back at the line. She is a sophomore. Serve right at number 4, Gabriella Brunner, a freshman from Titusville. Titusville down in Central Florida along the East Coast. And a point for Trinity Baptist. That ball deflected off a Tiger. 22-15. Almost said point for the Conquerors. Trinity Christian Academy, a high school team, is called the Conquerors, and I do their games as well. And spent a few hours on the radio doing high school football last night. Got used to saying Conquerors. That serve by Lopez into the net. It's now an 8-point deficit for the Eagles. Trinity College needs 2 more to take game number 1. Kayla Bass with a big hit for Trinity Baptist. 23-16. And the Eagles had a tough first set with Toccoa Falls, but in set number 2, they really came to life. Lost that one 25-22 and played a very tough third set, but a terrific Toccoa Falls team ended up with a 3-0 win. That one is out of bounds. Brunner made a diving attempt and nearly got a hand on it, but a break for the Eagles as that one misses too far to the back court, and Bass with the serve. 23-17, Tigers lead. All set up for Bramer. Popped up and a spike attempt. Lopez is there to defend it, and a double hit violation will be called on Charity Bremer. 24-17, and trying to serve up the game-winning point, freshman Taylor Hurley. This one is out of bounds, and we'll see if it was tipped, and official is going to look like she says, well, now the officials are going to talk about where that ball landed. The official on the far side is saying it tipped off a Trinity Baptist player. So that is point number 25. Lauren Ober saying hello to the camera as she walks by. And first game goes into the books, 25-16 in favor of Trinity College of Florida. We'll pause here and we'll come back in about 2.5 minutes for set number 2 between the Eagles and the Tigers on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Getting ready for set number 2 between the Tigers of Trinity College of Florida and the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Tigers won the first one 25-16. So they lead 1-0, and Tuesday night Trinity College of Florida will host Florida National University, an NAIA team. That's a home game at 6 p.m. On Thursday the 13th, another NAIA team will head to Trinity. Johnson and Wales University, and then Florida College on the 18th, and all those games are home games for the Tigers beginning at 6 p.m. They'll have a tri-match with Andrew College and St. John's River State College on September 22nd, and another tri-match with Florida National and Johnson and Wales University on September 25th. The September 22nd will be at St. John's in Palatka, and on the 25th at Johnson and Wales in Miami. We'll give you the Eagles' upcoming games at the next opportunity, and Trinity Baptist College gets the first point of game number 2. 1-0 lead for the Eagles. Freshman Maggie Burkhalter from right here in Jacksonville, ready to serve for the Eagles. Good serve toward the back of the court. Defended well, however, by Pinto. And that's going to be a point for Trinity College. Pinto was ready for a very good serve. knocked it up in the air, set it up for her teammates, and it resulted in the first point. Emily Heathorn, a senior, serving now for the Tigers. Double hit violation against Trinity Baptist. 2-1 Tigers lead. Heathorn back at the line. And this one is a point for the Eagles. Raven Bitus with the kill. Ties the score at 2. Gina Ingram ready to serve for Trinity. Trinity Baptist, that is. Ingram with the serve. Down on one knee goes a Tigers player, but that's Bitus again with the tap down, and a point for the Eagles, who lead at 3-2. Raven Bitus, a freshman from Charleston, South Carolina. She has to be concerned about her hometown in the path of Hurricane Florence. It's on its way toward the Carolina areas. Our prayers are up there with the Carolinas. They seem to be in the path every year. At least one tropical storm or hurricane heads that way. So, Raven, we're praying for your hometown, your friends and family up in Charleston. Bass with the hit, out of bounds, but tipped by a Tigers player, Kayla Keaton. Tried to pull her hands back and avoid the contact. Did not do so in time, so a point for Trinity Baptist, and the Eagles lead 4-3. Jacksonville native Natalia Lopez, a sophomore, also a basketball player, and she joined the softball team late last year also, or rather late in the school year. Played the entire season. So a tap down by Ober, and a point for the Tigers, ties it up at 4. That one falls short of the net, so Trinity College reclaims the lead 5-4. Sophomore Celeste Mata ready to serve. This one into the net, and we're tied at 5. Next Saturday, Trinity Baptist will host Kaiser University. The Seahawks, an NAIA powerhouse volleyball team, coming to Jacksonville next Friday night at 6 p.m. That serve by Bass was tipped, and an ace puts the Eagles ahead. We do plan to stream that, but it will be video only, as I'll be doing Trinity Christian Academy High School football that same night, September 14th. And Destiny Green blocks it right down to the floor, and the Eagles lead by 2. The Conquerors will play Bulls, a huge rivalry here in the city of Jacksonville, 2 of the very top-ranked teams in the entire state of Florida. (7-5), Trinity Baptist leads. Ingram in the backcourt, sets it up front. Bremer got it right at Kayla Keating. Another good long volley. Here's Green, just taps it over, trying to find open court, but Heathorn was ready for it. And this one out of bounds, and a point for Trinity Baptist. Eagles now lead 8-5. That's the kind of way you want to see a good long point end. And especially us, seeing it in favor of the Eagles. This one is out of bounds. Now Trinity Baptist with its biggest lead of the match, 9-5. Again, the Tigers are playing 2 consecutive matches. You wonder about fatigue, but so far they look nice and fresh. And, of course, Coach Noble rotating her players, giving them a chance to refresh themselves. Point goes to the Tigers. 9-6 is the score, and a substitution for TBC. Burkhalter will come out. Abigail Palacios, a freshman from Orlando, onto the court. Palacios tracks that one down, but unable to get it back into play. So Trinity College now within 2, 9-7. Tigers brought a very nice crowd up to Jacksonville, coming from Trinity, Florida, over near the Tampa Bay area. This one is out of bounds, and now the Tigers have pulled to within 1. It's 9-8. That one off Lopez onto the floor. Now we're tied 9-9. On Saturday the 15th, Eagles will host the Sons of Johnson University of Florida. That's a 1 p.m. Saturday afternoon game. That's next weekend. This serve into the net, so Trinity Baptist back out in front by 1. On Tuesday the 18th, Trinity Baptist will host Lake City's Florida Gateway College. That's a 6 p.m. start time. We do plan to stream all 3 of those upcoming games. Again, next Friday, video only, as you see the ace by Maya Malone. Saturday and next Tuesday, we plan to have the commentary at 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock respectively. Malone's serve is a little too strong, out of bounds, and it pulls the Tigers back to within a point, 11-10. Hurley with the serve. Bass on the other side ready. Takes it off the floor. Ober tracks it down and almost made a fantastic play. Came up just short of the net, and Trinity Baptist now leads 12-10. A substitution, Pinto for Hurley. Break for the Eagles. That ball hit the net and dropped down right inside the basketball court's jump circle. So Credit Green with an ace, 13-10. And that's a big hit from Caitlin Wade and a point for the Tigers. 2-point deficit with Wade serving for Trinity College. Wade, a freshman, trying to pull her team 1 point closer. Good hard serve, but Bass was right there to put it back up in the air. And that's Wade, the server, who dug it off the floor. But then Eagles had both Bitus and Ingram up front ready. Couldn't tell which young lady got the kill, but it's a point for the Eagles. The official, he and his tower, right in line of that shot, blocking my sight. But we do know that the Eagles got the point. And that's Bitus again. And Raven Bitus, the freshman from Charleston, puts the Eagles back up by 4. Matches their biggest lead of the game so far. Here's Palacios. And the ace puts the Eagles ahead 16-11. And a timeout for Coach Rachel Noble with the score Trinity Baptist College 16, Trinity College of Florida 11. We'll be back in just a moment on TBC Eagles. Abby Palacios is ready to serve for Trinity Baptist College. Tigers now back onto the court. Eagles lead at 16-11, but they trail 1-0 in sets. Tigers won the first one 25-16. Caleb Bass looking for the back corner, and almost a great play by Ober to keep it up in the air. That ball would have dropped inbounds anyway, so Bass with the nice shot, giving the Eagles their biggest lead of the afternoon, 6 points. It's 17-11. That one rolls on the net, comes back to the Tigers side, and that's Caitlin Wade with the hit. Eagles very nearly caught a break, but Tigers turned it into a point, and a serve coming up now for Emily Heathorn. And the ace from Heathorn. Big hard hit. Malone made some body contact, but Eagles could not make the return. Maggie Burkhalter back on the court for Trinity Baptist. Big, vicious serve from Heathorn. That pulls the Tigers back to within 3. 17-14. Here's Heathorn ready once again. Jump serve. Right at Bass, who sets it up nicely. Ingram trying to tap it down, but Heathorn was ready for it. This one was tipped at the net, and a point for the Tigers. Got off the hands, looked like Bidas. 2-point deficit now for the Tigers. 17-15, Eagles lead. Another big serve. Bass puts it straight up in the air, and a double hit violation against Malone. Now Trinity College of Florida, trailing by 6 just a minute ago, has cut it down to 1. 17-16. And another ace for Heathorn ties it up at 17. No word just yet on how the men's soccer game with Weber International is going. Ethan Horn is our game day coordinator as the Eagles reclaim the lead on the serve into the net. But a great job by Heathorn. She pulled the Tigers even before that last serve. Ethan Horton going back and forth between the gym and the soccer field, making sure everyone has what he needs in order to continue bringing us volleyball and soccer. He's not done yet. There's another soccer game coming up tonight. 4 o'clock women's game between the Eagles and Ave Maria University. Just too far beyond the line, and a point now ties it up at 18-18. Midas looking for the back of the court. That one missed by just inches, but it did miss. Hurley back in for Pinto. The block kept alive by Burkhalter, but another block at the net finds the floor. Now Trinity College has come all the way back and now taken the lead. Kayla Keating's serve into the net. We're tied at 19. Ethan just let me know that the women's game is going to be delayed. There's been lightning spotted in the area, so for the safety of the players, it looks like the men's game might be over. No final score given just yet. We've had a very rainy, stormy week, but again, we're more worried about what could happen up there in the Carolina area. Now Trinity College leads by 1 after that ball went out of bounds. Celeste Mata serving with her team leading 20-19. Nice job by Bass. That ball hit the net and she had to regroup. But the point on the kill from Hurley puts Trinity College to within 4 points of winning set number 2. We've had a very exciting afternoon of volleyball here at Trinity Gymnasium, and it looks like it's going to continue for a little while longer. Double hit violation makes it 22-19. Eagles men's team at last update, trailing Weber International 2-0. Not sure if that game has ended yet, but we do know the women's game will be delayed. That might be because of lightning earlier in the afternoon that possibly might have delayed the men a little bit. 22-19 as we have this timeout. Trinity College 3 points away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead, but it hasn't been easy. The Trinity Baptist College Eagles have fought very hard. Both sets very close most of the way. Trinity College pulled away to win set 1, 25-16, and it's 22-19 at the moment with Celeste Mata trying to get 3 more points. And another double hit violation against the Eagles. And now the Tigers need just 2 more. Mata serve right at Caleb Bass. And the return is a little short. Trinity College now 1 point away from taking that 2-0 lead. 24-19 with Mata serving. And that will do it on the kill from Mata, who came up from the server's line and secured the win, 25-19. So the Tigers of Trinity College of Florida now lead 2-0. And the Eagles will look to rally. And as the Tigers try to finish it off in 3, we'll be back in a couple of minutes on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. Stay with us. Trinity College of Florida 2, Trinity Baptist College nothing, but 2 very exciting games that really could have gone either way. We told you about the Eagles' upcoming home games. After that Florida Gateway College game on the 18th, Trinity Baptist will travel down south to Florida College on the 20th. And then on September 22nd, all the way across I-10 over near the Alabama state line, Raven Bidas saying hello to the camera and hopefully to her friends and family watching in Charleston, South Carolina. Pensacola Christian is at I-10 game September 22nd. That is in Pensacola. And then the Eagles will return home to play St. John's River State College on September 24th. Pensacola will be here on the 29th. Big rivalry between the 2 Eagles of Trinity Baptist and Pensacola Christian. Set number 3 now underway. Heathorn's first serve. Going to be tracked down by Malone and returned well by Bidas. Great job on the Eagles' end of the court. And a point for Trinity Baptist, a double hit violation. Maya Malone ran that one down, and then Raven Bidas made the return, and it resulted in the first point of the game going to Trinity Baptist. Maggie Burkholzer now serving. Third hit coming up, and a little too short. So we're tied at 1. Kayla Keating ready to serve for the Tigers. Ball still up in the air. Third hit coming. No, the first hit was a block. That did not count. Malone from her knees gets it up front. Bass is able to make the return. Onto the floor, off the hands of Bitus, trying for the block. Went the wrong way, and now Trinity College leads 2-1. Remember, on a kill block attempt, that initial contact does not count as one of the 3 hits allowed. And the kill is good from Taylor Hurley, and a 3-1 Tigers lead. Ingram looking for the back of the court, but Keating with a one-handed save. Lopez gets it up front. Nice job once again by the Eagles. That kill attempt, very good. And again, that was Taylor Hurley. And it's a 4-1 lead now for Trinity College. Kayla Keating ready with the serve. Kayla Bass, kill attempt. It curved and went out of bounds. She hit it hard, but put some curve onto it. It landed about a few inches to the left of the sideline. 5-1, Tigers lead. Bitus finds some open court. Went up as if to smash it. Instead, she just guided it right down to the floor. Great job by Raven Bitus. 5-2 now in favor of the Tigers, and here comes Charity Bremer in for Maya Malone. And a point on the hit from Kayla Bass. Eagles cut the deficit down to 2. It's still early in set number 3. 5-3, Trinity College leads. Tigers, though, lead 2-0 in sets. 2 very well-played games from both sides. And a point for the Eagles pulls them to within 1. Gina Ingram with the jump serve to the back of the court. Keating is right there to field it. Bump, set, spike attempt, and that time it looked like Hurley mistimed her leap. Hit the ball into the net, so a point for the Eagles. We're tied at 5. Ingram playing defense, and in her effort, just a little shy of the top of the net. So Tigers again leading, this time 1-point lead, 6-5. Mata serving for Trinity College. Double hit violation against the Eagles, and a 2-point lead now for Trinity College. This one into the net. Eagles get the point. Resume possession of the serve, and Natalia Lopez back at the line. Destiny Green in for Bitus. Set up for Hurley and blocked by Destiny Green. Green, a sophomore from Ponce, Puerto Rico, stands at 6'0", and she went up high and knocked that one down and got the point that tied up the game at 7. And once again, Green at the net, and the Eagles have reclaimed the lead. 8-7, Lopez still serving for Trinity Baptist. That ignited the crowd. A good crowd. Fans from both schools here in attendance. And the ace gives the Eagles a 2-point lead. It's a timeout now for Coach Noble. Trinity Baptist 9, Trinity College of Florida 7. And we'll be back in just a minute. Another exciting set right here in front of us. Trinity Baptist leads at 9-7. They trail 2-0 in sets, however. Trying to set up at least set 4. And this time Green's block is wide to the right. And a point for the Tigers. But Destiny Green getting it done at the net. Unfortunately for the Eagles that time, just a little wide right. Caleb Bass, the one-handed save on the third hit. Bramer spike attempt deflected, but ball still kept in the air and off Lopez and out of bounds. And a point that ties it up at 9-9 for the Tigers. Lauren Ober ready to serve. And the spike from Caleb Bass pulls the Eagles back to within 1, or check that, puts the Eagles ahead 10-9. I misread that scoreboard. And a substitution. Abby Palacios checks in, and Maggie Burkholzer will have a seat. Eagles lead by 1, and that tied it up. That was Caitlin Wade. We've seen her do that this entire tournament. Taylor Hurley, a freshman, heading back to the line with the score tied 10-10. And Bramer's effort into the net. That puts Trinity College back in front. 11-10 is the score. Tigers again looking to close this one out in 3. And that one out of the reach of Green. There's Green to knock it down and score the point for Trinity Baptist. That ties us up at 11. A back and forth set number 3. Charity Bremer heads back to the line, and a 7-for-6 substitution as Hurley comes out. Number 7, Jocelyn Pinto back on the court. Eagles unable to track that one down, so now Trinity College back out in front, 12-11. Caitlin Wade ready to serve with her team up by 1. Maya Malone back on the court for the Eagles. Bramer checks out. And the ace will give the Tigers a 2-point lead. Caitlin Wade back at the line. Her team now leading 13-11, and this one is into the net. That'll give the Eagles 1 point. And the deficit cut in half. Bitus in for Lopez, and Destiny Green will serve. Out of bounds, and we're tied at 13, and there goes the ball back into the concession stand once again. Hide the cheese sauce. That happened last time. Yep, more nachos for the ball. Had some hungry and thirsty volleyballs here this afternoon. It also went in the locker room earlier and more than once came close to going in at least one of these basketball hoops. So the volleyball doing all kinds of crazy things here today. And the Eagles get the point, and they take a 14-13 lead. Seesaw affair continues. Destiny Green serving again for the Eagles. And we're going to have a two-hit violation against Trinity College, and they're pleading their case. But the call will stand, and it's a 2-point lead for the Eagles. Here's Green with the serve. Right at Ober. Return is good. Set up for Keating, and her kill attempt hits off Bitus, right back down to the floor, and the Eagles lead by 3. 16-13, Green on a bit of a roll. Gets it back into play. This one is inside the corner. A great hit from Emily Heathorn. And Trinity College within 2, 16-14. Oh, and a nice adjustment by Ingram. Palacios keeps it alive, sets it up. Bitus another set, and this one just did get over the net, kept alive by Mata. Ingram spike attempt, but right at a Trinity College defender, and this one is out of bounds, and the Eagles extend the lead back up to 3. Big hit by Ober, but direction a little bit too far, and now Trinity Baptist leads 17-14 with Palacios serving. Set up for Ober. Maya Malone on the dive, and that's Heathorn keeping it up in the air. Set up for Ober, and Palacios on the dive, but out of bounds, and a point for the Tigers. It's 17-14. The biggest lead for either team in this set has been 3 points. So it's been very close the entire way. Sophomore Kayla Keating serving. Bitus is there, but her hit is wide to the left, and that pulls Trinity College to within 1. 17-16, Keating trying to tie it up. Keating right there to defend the kill attempt. Heathorn off Malone, and point. That ties us up at 17. Neither team going down quietly in game number 3. Both teams fighting very hard, back and forth the entire way. Now Trinity College has a 1-point lead after the ace from Kayla Keating. And Raven Bitus ties a score and almost made a 3-point shot. Would we give him 3 for that? I think she would have deserved it. Half-court shot, why not? Anyway, we're tied at 18. That ball hit the rim and nearly went down. Off Ingram, out of bounds, and now Trinity College has reclaimed the lead, 19-18. Celeste Mata ready to serve for the Tigers. Big hit, but a block up front by Ober. And great defense on both sides of the net on that exchange. Here's Ober with a kill attempt and the point, putting Trinity College ahead by 2. They are 5 points away from winning the match, 3-0, and Celeste Mata is at the line trying to finish it off with these next few serves. Set up for Bitus. Defended on the other side. This one might have dropped out of bounds, but Lopez kept it in the air, and that's going to be a point for Trinity College. 21-18 and a timeout for Coach Christmas and the Eagles. With the score, Trinity College of Florida 21, Trinity Baptist College 18. (21-18), Trinity College leads, looking for 4 more points to win the match. Celeste Mata at the line. Big hit, but blocked. However, out of bounds, and now 2 more points will win the match. Check that, 3 more. It's 22-18. Ball still up in the air, stays in bounds. Mata sets it up for Ober. Lopez keeps it alive, and a nice play by Ingram to send it back over. Oh, almost. Bass returned it, but Bitus unable to get it over the net, and now Trinity College needs 2 more points. Very great effort on both sides. And Celeste Mata trying to serve up the final 2 points of the match. 24-18, and Trinity College of Florida looking to end it with this next serve coming from Celeste Mata. And that is going to do it. 25-18, Trinity College of Florida wins the match 3-0, but they will tell you that it was not an easy win. All 3 sets could have gone either way. 25-16, and that was a lot closer until the very end of it. 25-19 and 25-18, and that's going to do it for the 2018 South Region North-South Kickoff Classic. Eagles season is now underway. Kaiser University comes to Jacksonville next Friday night at 6. Video only, but we should be able to see it right here on YouTube Live. TBC Eagles. For Ethan Horton, our game day coordinator, Coach Kirsten Christmas, assistant coach Dr. Adam Christmas, John Jones, our athletic director, Dean Bureau on the camera. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night